from the fierce fighting on the Delaware River. They marched all their prisoners aside, closed the large steel doors shut. The American officers then marched up the grand staircase to the long hallway on the second floor, and that's where they were officially behind bars. I guess if you're of independent law was sort of pretty, but remember, all those windows were nailed shut. Well, days went by, and the American officers suffered all kinds of abuse, until Captain Charles Alexander, from the captured American vessel, the Delaware, decided to take matters into his own hands. So he whispered to a few of his troops, and they decided they were going to bust this job. The captain's plan was to run for any way they could use to get outside the building. They first looked at the windows, so remember, those windows, they first looked at those windows and realized all those windows were nailed shut, no good. If they were bricked glass, that shattering noise would alert all the British officers downstairs as to what they were up to. And well, I don't know if you guys know, hopefully not personal experience, but it's sort of hard to simply walk out of jail. So the captain and his men kept looking and looking until they made an interesting discovery. There was an attic. So the captain and four of his men all crept upstairs to the attic where it was dark and dusty and incredibly dangerous with their talk. The captain and his men kept looking for any possible way out of the building until they stumbled upon something very strange. Wooden planks, nails, a deteriorated brick wall. So the captain and his men, partly out of curiosity, partly out of desperation, climbed what his legs thought to reveal an opening in the wall. This was their way out, but they had another problem. It was a long ways down, entirely trying to jump. The captain's men had another task, to try to find something they could use to safely climb down the side of the building. They looked around for anything they could find, a rope or a ladder. Well, they couldn't find any of those. They did manage to find a long metal chain. The captain's men pulled the metal chain all the way over to the opening of the wall, lowered it down the side of the building, stepped onto the ledge, held onto the chain, and climbed down the side of the independent wall. Several of their fellow American officers agreed to stay behind to hold fast to the chain to make sure their colleagues could get down the side of the building safely. Then they hoisted the chain back inside, resealed the hole in the wall, and crept all the way back down to the river. See, they planned to escape the city way a little bit later, but they wanted to wait it out, so they were certain that they would get escape. Alas, before they could escape, the British discovered that a few of the Americans escaped. So they tightened security. And nobody could escape again until the British left the city of Philadelphia in June of 1778. Yeah, I mean, I say a jailbreak is a jailbreak. During that cold, hard winter, the story of Captain Alexander's escape definitely warmed the hearts of a lot of Americans. And, well, I think you know how the rest of the story goes, because that prison became independent Paul. Oh, yeah. Right, thank you guys. So, here's what I need. All the chaperones in this group, could you raise your hand for me? Yes. All right, I'm going to come around. Here's what's going to happen.
It's a birdie.
It's a... And everybody goes. All right, so chaperones, how many are there?
He's in that.
Okay, chaperones, raise your hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You get a soda? Yeah, raise your hand. Raise your hand. You have to raise your hand here, chaperone. Come over here. You just have to raise your hand. Come here.